Blessings, everybody. This is Tefnut here. I hope you're having a beautiful week so far. I apologize for the lateness, but energetically speaking, this is the timing it came, and it felt right to do it now. And I felt the energy flow from the Sunday reading into this week, so I thought this was the time to do this reading. And I did a little bit of a different kind of reading, as it is a very spiritual and awakening and rebirth week for all of us, with Samhain and Halloween, for whatever you celebrate in this time. It is a time of transformation, rebirth, and a sort of death, but I don't want to call it a death. It's more of a transformation into the new you, into your new soul, letting your soul come through you and shine outwardly. So I wanted to start this week by sending you many blessings, and hope you're doing really well with the Mercury retrograde and all the energies we have going on right now with relationships and jobs, and we all are feeling it right now, I can say that for sure. So I wanted to show you the layout for the reading. It is for the week of October 28th, and we have here the spiritual message. That's the first row, and 4 cards came out. Then here we have more of the action orientation concerning worldly affairs and things like that, and day-to-day life. And the bottom, I decided to do a spread. It's all connected, of course. A spread that represents more the emotional relationship, so to say, inner world. It can be more like spirit related, but I really feel the above here is more of the spirit, and then above here it's about just the energy throughout the whole week that sums it all up. So kind of like a pyramid, so to say. I know, very different than I usually do, but I just kind of enjoyed doing more cards last time with the Sunday reading, so I thought I would do it this way. Anyways, I don't really need to explain myself, but I wanted to. So let me start with the messages that I got from the beautiful Goddess deck from Doreen Virtue. And for the beginning of the week, which is almost now the middle of the week now, so this is the beginning, it's Boundaries with Ishtar, and it's this beautiful goddess, and it says below, love yourself enough to say no to others, demands on your time and energy. So the beginning of the week, as I don't know if all you felt this, but everyone here, it felt like there was some kind of tension between relationships, communication, kind of like what we were meant to do or what we were supposed to do for other people. I really felt that energy, that intensity of people not being able to communicate where their boundaries are. So I feel with the beginning of the week, it's been this kind of like, I'm not sure like how to present this or how to talk about it, and it wasn't flowing as well as we liked, and there was possibly some heartache or miscommunications, and I feel that that's now, we're coming out of that energy now. We're floating into this blossoming energy right here with, I'm not sure how to pronounce this, but it says Akiwara, I believe how you spell it, how you say it. So I feel like we've come from this boundary issue to like, oh my goodness, what's going on? What do I say? How do I say it? Possibly feeling a bit more like slightly angry, not to a point where you're going to completely yell at someone, but more like, we all get this sometimes, our little ego comes out. It doesn't mean to, but we get irritated, especially during a Mercury retrograde. I feel that that's been a little bit of an issue, but now we're floating out of that energy, and we're almost at the middle of the week, and we're opening it to flow. We're opening, and she's blossoming out. She's blossoming out into this flow, joining the universe, blossoming, and her relationships are blossoming. Our relationships are blossoming. Our communication is blossoming more. We're coming into this energy of connecting to the divine that is fully coming to us. And it could have been in the beginning of the week, because we had so much twin flame energy going on, with that wanting to be with that person, wanting to have that physical contact and the communication flow. But we had some things we had to release and open up. So I feel like this symbolizes the release and opening and letting go of the fear, letting go of those anxieties, letting go, knowing that all is well, and there's a reason all this is happening, because we are going through a huge transformational time right now. Huge transformational time. We have Mercury going retrograde in the sign of Scorpio, and we're in the sign of Scorpio currently, so there's a lot of transformation. Scorpio is all about transformation, a partial letting go, slight death, I want to call it, but more about the transformation and rebirth that we're going through. We're transforming our relationships. We are transforming our creations. We are transforming ourselves, and we are transforming our reality to what we would like it to be and how we would like to float into this reality and be an existence that we are currently developing and working on. It's all connected. Communication is very connected to all forms. It's a form of expression. It affects our relationships. It affects our transportation. It affects how we present ourselves. It affects how we communicate, how we share what our needs are, and how we express and connect. So it's very important to open up to that and let go of the fear and just be and allow yourself to feel, allow yourself to be in the moment, allow yourself to open up with your emotions to others. And I feel like that is a very big transformational point and a very beautiful blossoming of your relationship, of your communication, as it is kind of a testing time right now, but it is there for a reason, for you to overcome those blockages and open them up. So I really feel the blossoming, that is what's going on. And in the bottom card, it says, you are just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process, and do not give up. So it's a process of opening. We're opening this new cycle. We're coming into a new flow. We're coming into a new season. It's slightly inward because of the energies, the veil thinning, and us coming to Halloween and Samhain, Day of the Dead, if you celebrate that as well. Coming closer to the wisdom we have and share with the sacred divine, as well as our ancestors, as well as our passed on loved ones, or any form of connection you have with that. I feel like that's a very important time to take the information, allow it to come through you, allow that to unfold, allow you to blossom through it. So towards the end of the week, and two cards just fell out. So I wanted to bring out the 4 cards all together, and we have Kali with endings and beginnings. As I said, transformation. And here we have the lotus. The lotus goes through this beautiful rebirth, this having to fight from the mud up and coming all the way to the water, and then blossoming, opening, and getting all that information and the downloads through the roots all the way down to the base, the bottom chakra, from all the way to the top. So it's a really big process. So we're going through this letting go of our boundaries so we can grow, so we can develop our relationships more and be more connected to each other, to blossoming and blooming and becoming this beautiful lotus flower and allowing our third eye to open. I really feel with Kali, she's all about, she's kind of a dark goddess, but she's a great goddess to work with through this time of year because we are going through this beautiful transformation, and Scorpio is all about that. So it's an amazing time to be doing, so to say, shadow work or going deep within, journaling, meditating, really focusing on those things that want to come up, as much as sometimes they may be slightly uncomfortable, allowing yourself to feel into it and let it flow and let your tears come out if they want to. It doesn't have to say necessarily be tears, but allow the emotions to flow, which is a representation that's connected to water. So really allow yourself to flow. And we are having another eclipse, and there is a new moon coming. I believe it's November 1st. So we're really coming into this energy towards the weekend now, with the eclipse happening, with more universes opening up for us. Well, one universe, but more like a birth of your own universe. I want to call it that. Just allow your hands to open up. Reach out to others through this. Express what you're going through. Really go deeply within. Work with your goddess and God wisdom from who you are and what you truly want to speak. And on the bottom it says, the old must be released so that the new can enter. So anything, and to me, the word release is always scary, but now I really allow it to be embraced as releasing to me means opening. Sometimes people say, oh my goodness, it's a death. No, it's a releasing, so you allow yourself to feel into it, to open up to more of your gifts. So don't ever fear the, so to say, rebirth death, because it's an opening to something that's inside of you that wants to come out. Just like this flower, just like the flower here, blooming, opening, blossoming. And it's really connected to peace. So have peace with your emotions. We have dolphins here that are great messengers of peace and joy. Listening to music, I feel as well. Music really brings peace and joy to us. And the card says, Irene, and she's holding this beautiful baby. See, we've gone through this beautiful blossoming to now giving birth to peace and joy and love and abundance. She has this beautiful looks like grapes and corn husks and things like that. So she's really allowing herself to be who she truly is. She's pure, she's beautiful, she's young, but she's wise as well. And she has this beautiful baby that's her, so to say, abundance from her emotions. So giving birth, maybe physical birth, giving birth to ourselves from the inside and allowing it to shine out, and just being at peace and allowing ourselves to feel. So really allowing that spiritual guidance to come through you from above down to below to where you are, and let yourself shine. So there is no need to worry. Everything is working out beautifully. So allow the beauty of this transformation to fully come through you, and embrace that beautiful emotional water energy, which is very connected to the spiritual, the psychic, anything that comes about, especially with the Scorpio energy. And I feel peace is really connected to that. So have peace, allow yourself to feel, meditate, be in a tranquil position for yourself, allow yourself to flow with your emotions, allow them to be and become you, as much as sometimes we fear that. Just allowing yourself to open, to come into that space so you're truly comfortable with that. And then once you do that, you're able to connect to more, and communication opens, relationships develop deeper, and we are more in harmony, so we will have peace, I feel. So when it comes to the physical in this world, that's kind of going on right now, we have in the beginning of the week the Queen of Raphael. So all about the heart, really heart-centered energy here that maybe we've been feeling, and it's like, oh my goodness, it's a little scary, but now we're coming into this kind, understanding, and giving energy that's very psychic. And on the bottom, it's possibly connected to them. We got more dolphins. We have the mermaid folk going on here. We have an angel blessing us. We have a new moon. There we go again with this energy right here. Beautiful. And it says on the bottom, follow your heart, a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. So once we connect and allow ourselves to open from maybe something we've been holding on to and feel, oh my goodness, I don't know if I can do this. Now you're able to open up with your heart. So really allowing yourself to go and sit by water and let it flow out. And then once you're able to express and say, I'd like to share this with you, allow it, and go to your family, speak to them how you feel from your heart, and follow your heart. Any ideas, possibly writing a book, or your passions, or even dressing up as a water being for Halloween, or just sitting and meditating, just being grateful and happy and joyful and allowing the energy, and the dawn is coming in. You're able to get the wisdom from above, and you're able to flow through your emotions, and your relationships flow fluidly and beautifully and harmoniously. So really bringing in that harmony with your heart. And the middle of the week is peace, which is really interesting. I got a peace card here for us, and then I have the peace card within this reality we're making in our world. And it's number 13. It is represented normally by death, a form of rebirth, with now it's peace here with Archangel Azrael. And here we have this beautiful dove. So I feel like here we have these peaceful, someone called them birds of the ocean. Dolphins are birds of the ocean. And here we have this peaceful dove floating above, and there's beautiful green. Now we have opened our heart, and we're blossoming, and we're changing, and there's a form of rebirth happening. And it says, release the past. There's more There's a more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. So allowing to let go of something and opening up to it, to it fully being present. So allowing this radiance green to illuminate everything in your world. And you will attract that energy, I feel, from your heart, and allowing it to shine. And people will notice you. Spread your wings. Allow yourself to be your earth angel, and people will come to you. The right things will come to you at the right time. I really feel that so. And with the third card, I got another Raphael card. It's 3 of Raphael. So a time of celebration, of friendships, of coming together. Halloween around that time, dressing up, maybe as a mermaid if you want to, or something you feel very connected to, or pirates, or anything. And we have the symbol of Raphael in the back. And it's really interesting because ship to me means good news, good messages, beautiful things coming along, everything floating together, travel, good transportation, good communication. I actually saw, I shared this yesterday on my Facebook, a pirate, like a pirate ship or a ship in the sky, and it was formed by these beautiful clouds, and I wrote that down like, wow, there's like good news coming over. So I really feel that this is definitely a message again saying, yes, there's good news on its way, a form of celebration, a coming together, a joining up, enjoying ourselves, being in our hearts, sharing it with others, just fully embracing that peace and love and bringing in that energy we have received from all the work we've done and all the work we're doing. And it says, reasons to celebrate, a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. So I really feel this will be a great energy for during the weekend for relationships and connecting, and possibly connecting to your past loved ones, the loved ones you would like to connect with, or just enjoying yourselves and being in your hearts and fully talking about what it is you're passionate about, just coming into that rebirth stage and saying, yes, I'm ready. Yes, now we're approaching a new month. We're having an eclipse. And it's just a time of celebration, a time of joyful action, I feel. There's new things coming around, very exciting things, new projects coming together. And we're almost out of this Mercury retrograde. I think it's ending about the 9th of November. So, on the weekend, we're just like less than a week away or so. And then we have a new energy coming in. We already have the new energy coming in with the new moon and the eclipse. So a beautiful time to connect, I feel, and celebrate and dance and believe in your dreams, especially with this ship right here, and be joyful and in your hearts and connect to others. So now, with the energy of the relationships and emotions here, very interesting. I used the Oracle of the Mermaids by Lucy Cavendish. And the first card we got is visions. I want to say psychic visions here. And it says, psychic images, clairvoyance, seeing, and out-of-body travel. So I really feel the beginning of the week, as we've been going along this week, to get into our hearts, we've had to do some inner work. And this water represents much of the dream world, much of consciousness, much of coming in to who we are and connecting to those spirits in the beginning of the week, so that we can shine our lights onto our relationships and out through our hearts and our souls. And it's been kind of an inward time, quite a little slower feeling, and you wanted to connect, but you're really having to take time for yourself here and do the deep work. Do the deep work of coming into that fullness inside of you. And then towards the middle of the week, we have the card, which is this beautiful mermaid. We're on a ship here, so there's some kind of motion going along as we've done the inner motion, a lot of dream work, a lot of astral travel, connecting with people in our dreams. That has really happened and been a pattern, I feel, for myself and other people I've talked to on Facebook and Skype this week. It's been a very, very interesting pattern that people are dreaming and they're actually meeting each other in the dreams and giving each other this information that is sometimes harder to say in this realm, so to say, but allowing themselves to connect there. And then when they come out of the dream, it seems there's been a pattern that people come and talk about it, and then they have this realization like, oh, and there's more information being channeled and given to these people and these souls. So I really feel that we're coming more into that energy and allowing ourselves to blossom in with the heart and the psychic energy and the spiritual as well. So we have Imrama, and it says, wonderful voyage, crossing deep waters, pilgrimage journey to the soul. So we're really doing a lot of soul energy here with our relationships, our emotions, our dreams. Are really doing a lot of traveling, I feel, in dreams, as well as traveling in an emotional journey sense. So we're really coming into the power of our own soul, the power of our deeper waters. That's sometimes not so easy to go to, but with this energy, I feel, and we have our beautiful water elemental friends helping us along the way, we are feeling more positive. There's a lot of beautiful energy coming in with this, with the work you've done. And then I feel towards the weekend, we have 2 cards here that came out again. We have Yamaya, and I really feel this is about a birth of our soul. A birth of our soul coming into our hearts, we're blossoming. So we're giving birth to our soul here, or physically giving birth to a baby. But this could also mean energies from past life, or a life before the life you came into this world, connecting to your grandmother that has passed, or connecting to some spirit or spiritual child. I feel really allowing yourselves to flow in that, and you're doing this rebirth whether you're a baby or you're a grown woman or a man or a animal as well. And it says, Yamaya, grandmother of ocean, primordial. So really connecting to the psychic water energy, I really feel here, connecting to your emotions, giving birth to the idea and the feelings that are in there, and allowing them to come out and make this beautiful, so to say, child, a spiritual child from all the work you've done, or a physical child. Just allowing yourself to come in, and through going in, you're making something truly come to reality, come to birth, come to light, open up. And through all this energy that you've put out there, there's this beautiful, amazing soulmate twin flame connection. So possibly you will be meeting or connecting deeper with your twin flame or your soulmate through this new birth, or through the connection that you will make a child, and eventually. I really feel that's what's going on. So it says falling in love. We have a lot of great relationship cards here. It says announcement, happy announcements. So someone could be having a child, or someone could be going to a wedding, or someone could be getting engaged. Just some form of new good news, I really feel, and regarding relationships, children, birth, rebirth, soul, connection to family. I really feel that. So it says falling in love. It's such a beautiful card. So feeling like the impossible is possible, as everything is possible. Excuse me. The ray of light shining upon the two of you, connecting, bonding, releasing from those emotions that don't serve you, so you can go in and flow to the emotions that truly do, that are deep inside of you, as you've done all this work throughout the week. And now towards the end of the week, you're allowing yourself to embrace and be embraced, and you're receiving, and you're truly grateful for this gift, and your wings are opening, as well as you've been swimming and also opening your wings to your heart, as well as the deeper emotions, I feel. So we have 2 energies here connecting as one. That's really beautiful. We have a lot of purple energy here, so the clairvoyance energy is coming out. We're feeling in our power with the yellow. We have a lot of energy coming out from our solar plexus, I feel, with the yellow energy. We've done a lot of root work from internal emotions into the external now, and we're shining bright with each other, and we're allowing ourselves to feel vulnerable, and allowing ourselves to share and be given to as well, and giving to others. So it says kissing the divine in another, in yourself. So really feeling fulfilled and embraced by the divine, and also a lover or a loved one, or a husband, a boyfriend, or, you know, the future is looking very bright in this beautiful love relationship in yours and all of ours. And the main card for this week, let me zoom in, is gratitude. And we have this beautiful woman here, and it's a change, a cycle. It feels like some form of nature ritual. The cycle is going up and moving the light energy, and she's fully feeling embraced by nature and protected. We have a beautiful fawn there. We also have a cycle of a chart of the astrological signs. We're also looking at some rune stones and feeling like we're in a very sacred place, so feeling very protected. And it says, I am grateful for everyone and everything in my life and the lessons each brings. So it's a really big, powerful spiritual learning week, as well as learning about our heart. There's a lot of green energy, so she's really working from her heart energy. She's being grateful, and she's allowing the psychic energy to flow through her, and she's connecting to her heart at the same time. So I really feel there's a lot of crown chakra, third eye, and heart energy going on this week. We're really working with our emotions. We're really working with our psychic energies. We're also working with the spiritual realms and bringing that down to earth. But we're always feeling truly grateful, knowing that everything is happening in perfect and divine timing, and we are protected by all the energies around us, by spirit, by the angels, by the realms of everything and everyone, and we're also protecting each other and feeling loved and secure within the family or community. So really allowing yourself to go into that sacred space, be yourself, share it with others, share your gifts, allow yourself to receive and give at the same time, opening up the boundaries, allowing those to fall away, those boundaries that don't serve you anymore, to blossom the full empress-like abundance and fertility coming through us. So it's a really beautiful week. I hope you're all doing really, really well, and so many blessings to all of you that have signed up for readings. It's just been a wonderful journey, and I look forward to connecting with you soon. If you are interested in having a personal reading done, I have a link below. I'm doing a special for this time of year, so please do contact me there. I'm Tefnut Light, and I send you so much love, gratitude, blessings, and abundance of joy and love your way. Many blessings. Namaste.